Hoo boy, has it been windy. And that just makes gardening harder. But you know, you've got to get busy, I've got to get busy, because those cool season plants just won't wait until June or someday when the wind isn't blowing. So Jennifer and I have invited some of our gardening buddies. We've got Julie and Jonathan and Heather to help us with some projects.
This time of year, you absolutely would expect to see pansies on Rob's patio, but you might not expect to see succulents. But it makes sense. In the natural environment of desert plants, it often does drop below freezing. These agaves have been outside for a little more than 3 weeks.
Succulents can take the cold night air, but they do burn really easily, and that can disfigure them for years. So protect them when you bring them out with a shade cloth. Let's see what else we have under here. We've got a big bronze spike, variegated agapanthus, potted miniature roses, and a New Zealand flax. It takes a couple of weeks to acclimate them to the sun.
And it wouldn't hurt to fertilize. After all of that wind, all of these plants, especially pansies and snapdragons, they really need a boost. And I'm pretty sure that's why we're being bribed with brownies, although cash would have been better.
Because the plants are still small, we're using a grow formula, which has a higher ratio of nitrogen. As the plants get bigger, we'll switch to a bloom variety that has a higher ratio of phosphorus. Where's my brownie?
Now is a great time to transplant or divide the perennials in your garden. Or if you've got big plants in pots, now is a perfect time to repot. So we're going to tackle this pokey agave. Julie, I don't know what we did to deserve the pokey plant, but here we go. So we've loosened the edges of this pot and pop that right out. You can see these little babies on the side. I should be able to just pull these out. Don't be afraid if you have to cut the roots. Get it as much as you can. But then you've got some free plants. Instead of a heavy pot, we've decided to use plastic this time. You can still make it attractive, but it's not going to be as heavy. After this, Julie, I certainly think that we have deserved our brownie.
I think my friends earned some well-deserved brownie points, but actual brownies are even better. Get busy in your gardens and get those cool season crops and flowers planted now. And then treat yourselves.